So hello guys, so in this tutorial we're gonna have a look on how to deploy a Django project on Vercel with the Postgres DB. So let's get right into it. So at first we'll just create a virtual environment. I am gonna use my Python version as 3.9. So I'll just create a virtual environment and activate it. Source bin / activate. So my virtual environment is activated. So I've activated in the current directory. So now I'll install Django. Pip install Django. Like I'm going to install Django version 3.2, which is the LTS version. So greater than or equal to 3.2, meaning it will install versions greater than 3.2 but less than 3.3. So in my case it's going to install Django version 3.2.16. so I hit pip freeze. Yeah, I get Django version there. So now I'll create a Django project, Django admin. I'll create a start project as backend, and period indicates that it will create in the same directory, so it's backend. And here's the settings.py. so let's just run it. So python manage.py run server. So yeah, so it's actually working. And then now if I go to my admin panel, it's going to load the static files. So now what I'll do is I'll just create a simple view, new file, views.py, from Django.shortcuts import render, define index. Yeah, I'll just render an index. Context, maybe something as title hello world. Yeah, and now over here I'll just create a template / index.html. so it will be a h1 tag of hello. And then what did I call it over here? So that will be title. Then let's put an exclamation mark. Yeah, so I saved it all the files. And now let's go to my URLs. From .views import index, so path index. And now my web server is running. And now if I go, okay, so I should set up the templates. So I forgot about that, my bad. Base there / templates. And now this should render. Yeah, so it's rendering. So as of now everything is done. This is what we're going to deploy, but we are going to use a Postgres DB. So as I said, so pip install wait, I don't know the package name. So Postgres Python, and yeah, it's this website, maybe, I don't know, py. Yeah, I got it. It's this, but we are not going to install this, but we're going to install the binary version of it, which is just a C++ drivers which is included with it. Yeah, and now pip install. I'll even install DJ database URL. Yeah, so DJ database URL is also defined. So, and now when it comes to deploying it to Vercel, we need to create a vercel.json. So let's create a JSON file. I'll just give it a version, which is we're going to use the version 2 of its docs, and then comma BUI. It's going to be builds. Yeah, so GitHub Copilot is giving nope, I'm going to use backend slash this the src is pointing towards the entry file of the Django project. So our Django project starts from the WSGI file. So backend slash wsgi.py, and we are gonna, I don't need these two, use we are gonna use at Vercel slash Python. Yeah, we're going to use Vercel slash Python, and a config, yeah, max lambda size, I'll keep it to 15 megabytes, and then we are going to give a runtime. Runtime is going to be Python 3.9. yeah, so after that, after the config, we are going to give another src. Okay, so not over here, sorry, we should give it over here, comma src. So src is build.sh. What from? I should create another object, and now it's another src. So in this src, it's going to be build.sh. This file we are going to create it in a moment, and now we are going to use static files. So it's going to be at Vercel slash static build, static -build static build, and for that the config dist-dir is going to be static files build. I'm going to name it like this for easy convention. Yeah, and now it's going to be routes, and yeah, it's giving me the correct. Yeah, so destination is backend slash, and now for the src, now to serve the static files, to serve the static files is going to be slash static slash dot star. So and then I'll point it to slash static slash, it's going to be $1. So boom, our config is ready, and now we need to create a build.sh file. So from this build.sh file, the Vercel is going to start building our project. So let's start with hash $, and it's going to be slash bin slash bash to show that it is starting, and then building the project. Let's give it that, and then echo building the project, and now Python 3.9 -m pip install -r requirements.txt. This is going to be the first like installing the project, and now we are going to do is ec echo make migrations. So it's going to be make migrations. I'll just pass it a no input flag, and now it's going to be Python 3.9 manage.py. I'm just going to give it a migrate with the same flag. So the migrations are done, and now it should collect static. So collect static no input dash dash clear. Yeah, so this is where our Django project is getting built. The requirements.txt, we should now create it. So let's go to the terminal, and now pip freeze query-ments requirements.txt is where all our requirements are specified. Yeah, everything is done. So and now we need to configure our settings.py so that we get the proper database to be used when we are deploying. So now let's go to settings, and now import OS, and now import DJ database URL. Okay, I don't know why. Wait, so let's run our program. Python manage.py run server. Do I get any error? No, I'm not getting any error, so I don't know what's wrong. So let's go to the database section. So under this, databases of default is equal to connection package SLS is equal to true. I think you don't need to pass in any of these requirements. Yeah, so let's create another .env file, and then we need to pass in the database URL. So for that we are going to use Railways, where they provide a free SQLite database. I did not even log in, but still they are giving. See, I did not even log in over here, but still they are giving a free database. So I'll just copy the URL. So it's going to be database/URL, and then I'm going to give it as string and install. Keep this as of now. And now we need to install Python decouple. So pip install Python -decouple Python decouple. So with this we are going to use the environment variables. So I think there is actually nothing required. Yeah, so I'll just leave all these to, or maybe from decouple decouple import config. Okay, yeah, so it's okay. And now I'm gonna again pip, since we updated our requirements.txt file. Yeah, so this is actually pretty nice. So we installed, so I copied the binary DJ database URL. So everything is, so now only thing is left is configuring the static, in settings, the static URL. So now static root is based slash, so static files underscore build build, and then again it's going to be static. Yeah, so this is how you should name it, so that it kind of can use the correct place. So, and now clear ls. So, and now we are going to like git status, so git init, yeah, initialize the database, initialize the git. So now where is the git ignore? Yeah, so it's going to be star dot env, and then bin lib, and then I'll just save it for now, and let's even do star dot sq SQLite 3, and then yep, pretty much nothing else, everything we need. Let's again run our server, so clear ls git status, you have everything, so git, so now let me deploy it to GitHub, and then let's get started. Hello guys, so I have deployed it to the GitHub, and I have just made a commit right now. So let's start building it. So let's import this, and configuration, and then build and output, everything is overridden. So the environment variable is, so let's go to .env, then it's going to be dj database url, go, and then I'll just pass in the string for Vercel, and then I'm going to add, and then I'm going to hit deploy. So now let me hit the deploy button. Okay, so it should not contain Django -on Vercel, so let's hit the deploy button. Yeah, it is actually building, so let's check it out what's going to happen. It's installing, and okay, it made all the migrations, it started. So let's see. Nope, I've kept the debug all now. So this is a simple tutorial to show how to use both Django and so static files with it. So it's assigning the domains, assigned, it's actually deployed. Let's wait, let's check it out. Okay, the serverless function has crashed. Yeah, I don't know why. So it's a good thing, no problem. So let's continue to dashboard, and then let's view function logs. Yeah, it is, yeah, missing handler or file in. Okay, so this is a very interesting thing. So in our WSJ file, so yeah, we named it as application. So what Vercel expects you is to have it as app. So if you have it as application, it will throw an error. So git status, so git add, let's go to our GitHub repo and hit refresh. So here you can see the details. Yeah, so now let's check. It will again run everything. It's collecting the static, it's building it up. So let's wait till what's going to happen. So this time maybe it will run it perfectly. Let's see and wait. Yep, the build is completed, assigning domains. Now, yeah, so our Django app is perfectly ready. Voila, it's actually, this is just a simple error, not a big thing. So let's fix this also. So and now let's go to allowed host. For safety purposes is not recommended. I'll give it as true. And now git status, git add, git commit, updated, allowed hosts in settings.py, git push origin main, so let it push it. And now again let's go back to the GitHub, and now let's refresh it. Again it is building, so let's open it in a new tab. Yeah, so let it build it. So it will take very less time to build. So let's see what's going to happen. Now this should show the hello world over here. That's what I'm thinking. So let's wait. Yeah, I think it's actually done. Boom, our app works. Hello world. So, and now I'll give it a shot with admin. Even our static files are serving through Django. So this is a basic tutorial where you have learned how to use Django and deploy it on Vercel. So the source code is in my GitHub, you can check it out, and